If you've been hearing about Claude AI and you are wondering what it is and actually how to use it, then this video is for you. Claude AI is one of the AI tools that everyone should learn how to use because of the amazing things it can do. I'm Janet, and in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to download Claude AI and get started with it step by step. The process in this video is going to be done on your mobile phone, but you can also follow along on your laptop if you have it with you. But if you want me to make a separate video specifically for laptop users, please let me know in the comment section. Let's get started. Open your App Store or Play Store, search for Claude AI, then tap Get or Install to download it. Once it is done downloading, go ahead and open it up. Now you have two options to create your account. You can either sign up with your email address or use your Google account. For this tutorial, I'll be using my Google account. After logging in with your Google account, you will need to accept their terms of service. Make sure you tap the link and read through so you understand what you are agreeing to. Once you are done, click Continue. Now, enter your account name and tap Continue again. And just like that, your Claude AI account is ready. Now, let's explore the interface so we are familiar with everything before we start using it. Starting from the top left corner, that icon is your menu icon. We will explore what is inside there shortly. The icon at the top right corner is what I like to call private chat, which is also known as incognito mode. When you use this feature, your chat will not be saved. So if you have something personal you want to quickly research, but you do not want Claude AI to store it, this is exactly what you will use. For example, I'm going to tap it now, give it an instruction, and then tap send. Now, once it's done writing your research for you, if you go to your menu icon, you will see the chat sitting right there temporarily because you are still working on it. But the moment you close the app and reopen Claude AI, that chat will disappear completely. So use this feature whenever you want to do something private. The next icon at the bottom right corner is voice mode. This feature allows you to use Claude AI completely hands-free. Maybe you are driving, you are in the kitchen, or your hands are simply busy. Just tap on it, ask your question out loud, put your phone down, and Claude AI will respond to you with voice as well. Once you are done, tap the cancel button, and just like that, you have multitask. When you go back to your menu, your conversation will be saved there for you to revisit anytime you want. You can also long press and rename it to anything you want. Now, let me show you the audio feature. This allows you to turn your voice into text. On those days when you do not feel like typing but you need to get something done, simply tap on the audio icon, speak what you want to type, and Claude AI will convert it into written text for you. I personally use this a lot, especially on those lazy days. You will also see an option here that allows you to change the AI model. The model I am currently using is Sonnet 4.6, but you can choose any model of your choice. Model is like a different version of Claude AI, each with different level of intelligence and speed. Under effort, these settings control how much thinking power you want Claude AI to apply when responding to you. However, the higher you go, the faster you will hit your daily usage limit. I personally keep mine on low, so I can use it for longer throughout the day. You can also turn on thinking mode. This allows Claude AI to think more deeply before giving you an answer, which is great when you are working on something that requires more accuracy. The plus icon allows you to upload an image or a document directly inside Claude AI. Once uploaded, Claude AI can help you to analyze, interpret it, and you can continue the conversation based on whatever you uploaded. Now, this is the most important part of this video. We are living in a world where AI is growing incredibly fast. The more we use it, the more information we are sharing with it. So we need to be intentional about protecting our privacy. Tap the menu icon, then tap your profile icon, tap on privacy. If the data training toggle is turned on, make sure you turn it off. This prevents Claude AI from using your personal data to train AI model. If you do not mind your data being used for that purpose, you can leave it on. But I always recommend turning it off to protect yourself. Go back and tap on your profile. Here you can update your name and even set a nickname for yourself. Scroll down and you will see instructions. This is one of my favorite features. This is where you can customize how Claude AI responds to you. You know how you talk, how you write, and what kind of tone you prefer. The more information you give Claude AI here, the better and more personalized its response will be. If you want me to share the exact prompts I use so you can edit it for yourself, let me know in the comment section. Once you are done writing your instruction, tap Save. Go back and tap on Permissions. Here you will see all the apps that Claude AI currently has permission to access. You can turn off anyone that you are not comfortable with. Go back and tap on Voice. I have mine set to hands-free so I can leave my phone while using the voice feature. Pick whatever works best for you. Above that you will see Speed, which is where you control how fast or slow the AI voice speaks. Then tap on Language and select the language you want Claude AI to use when responding to you. Above that, you will find the list of all available voice options. Just tap and select the one you like. And the good news about this Claude is that you can also use it to do voiceover. I will show you in a moment. The next feature is Connectors. Connectors allow you to link your apps like your Gmail, your Canva, your Instagram, and more directly to Claude AI. Once connected, you can give Claude AI instructions to carry out tasks on your behalf inside those apps. I made a dedicated video on this. If you want to learn how to do that, the link is right above here. Click it and go check it out. Go back and tap on Capability. Make sure you turn on all the features available here so you can get the most out of Claude AI. Go back again, scroll down, and under Appearance, you can switch between dark mode and light mode. Pick whichever one is easier on your eye. Now, the last feature I want to show you is Project. And this one is a game changer for staying organized. Project allows you to organize your work into one single folder. For example, imagine you are working on a big topic that has multiple branches or subtopics. Instead of having all those charts scattered everywhere and making it hard for you to find, you can create a project folder and keep everything neatly organized inside it. Click on Project, then tap Create New Project. Enter your project name and give it a description. Next, add a custom instruction for this specific project. This tells Claude AI exactly how you want it to respond within this project, whether that is maybe professional, friendly, creative, or whatever tone suits your work. This instruction will override the general instruction we set earlier, so it's very flexible. If you tap the three dots at the top right corner inside your project, you can rename it to anything you want. You will also see File icon. This is where you can upload any documents, images, or files that are relevant to this particular work you are doing. Claude AI can then reference those files as you work on your content inside your project. Once you finish working on one topic and you want to start a new one within the same project, simply go back and tap on New Chat. A brand new chat will open inside the same project folder. Follow this process for all your topics and everything stays organized in one place. If you close the app or need to come back later, simply open Claude AI, tap the menu icon at the top left corner, tap Projects and open your folder. Everything you have worked on will be right there, waiting for you, fully organized and easy to find. Let me give you a bonus tip. There is one feature that most people don't know it exists yet, and that is narration voiceovers. For example, maybe you are doing a tutorial. Write in everything you want to read. Click this play icon to play it to make sure that is the voice you selected. Otherwise, go back to where we picked the voice the other time and change it to the voice you want. Swipe down on your phone. If you are using an iPhone, then click to screen record.
Then tap your profile icon. Tap on Privacy. If the data training toggle is turned on, make sure you turn it off.
And just like that, you can take it to your video editing app, extract the audio, and you are good to go. And that's basically everything you need to know to get started with Claude AI on your mobile phone. And do not forget to check out the video on how to connect your apps to Claude AI so it can automate tasks for you. Please like, share, and subscribe. I will see you in the next one.